Hello everyone, welcome to episode 7. Episode 7 relates to a subject which is very closely related to us, that is schooling, knowledge, and wisdom. If we try to understand deeply, all life, including humans, ultimately exist for wisdom, to attain better wisdom, or to at least tend towards that right guru that aids them or brings them closer to wisdom. But if I recall my childhood, I saw my books and syllabus change every alternate year. Books and aids were becoming available in market after we have crossed half academic year. So guess game used to continue for both us and our teachers. The same amazingly continues even today for our kids and newer generations. If you try to understand deeply, actually, the government world over appear confused on what is the right education system and its proper updating mechanism between whether a semester system is good or not, between whether we should opt for objective type evaluation or subjective type, between more theoretical or practical oriented education, between more universal public funded education for all or education privatization, hence to an extent also between schooling and deschooling of societies. So millions are getting poured year after year and it goes down the drain. The challenge actually is slightly different. Male and female centric educate and contribute differently. It has to do with attachment and detachment of knowledge with at least adulthood, hence between sexual equity that relates to materialism or causes materialism and sexual inequity that relates to spiritualism or causes spiritualism. In the process, we think co-education is our planning success. It facilitates globalization. No, it's a natural discovery actually. It's outcome of male-centric education world over. Male-dominate education discover co-education of own. It but also makes real knowledge lie beyond schooling. It is a state when best of schooling and newer degrees hardly begins to mean much in terms of value addition. This only also turns more theoretical, universal, time-based, experience, memory and intelligence oriented to ease sexual equity. This detach wisdom from adulthood to turn more and more material. It only grows knowledge equity to ease sexual equity further. Similarly, if we switch our focus to female-centric education to bring knowledge within schooling, the system would drift away from co-education towards separate male-female education, or else even deschooling of societies. It would turn more practical, experimentative, and visualization oriented for knowledge inequity to encourage sexual inequity. This will also coincide wisdom with at least adulthood to search us spiritually. So a government or the policy maker has to decide between the two options which relates to schooling and deschooling, co-education and moving away from co-education. Thank you.